For those members out there, we need 2 to 3 more helpers for the flocks. So for the flock who needs help, please raise your hand for those members so they know where to go. Once again, we need 2 to 3 more members to come help with the flock show. This is the 5-minute warning till the flock show. So if you haven't found anybody, try canvassing some members to see if they can help, and please start lining up in your show order. The order is 151 Tate Stevenson, 157 Mason Tanner, 250 Kurt Yaremko, 252 Aiden Baker, 253 Taylon Stevenson, 259 Sophie Slatetta, 260 Leah Frank, 262 Lorelei Baker, 350 Scott Anderson, 352 William Van Overen, 353 Tori Anderson, 354 Georgia Verhoeven, 358 Mackenzie Flanders, and 362 Sydney Carlson. So please start making your way up to the show marshalling area and start lining up in your show order. Alrighty, so we are going to get rolling with our flock show for the 2025 4-H Alberta Sheep Show. First into the ring, we have number 253, Taylin Stevenson. Next into the ring is number 25. Next in is 258, Mason Tanner. Following that is 354, Georgia Verhoeven. Next in is 250, Kurt Yaremko. Following is number 252, Aiden Baker. Next in is number 259, Sophie Slateta. Following is number 260, Leah Frank. Next in is 261, Lorelei Baker. Following is 350, Scott Anderson. Number 352, William Van Overen. Following is number 362, Sydney Carlson. The final flock into the ring is number 353, Tori Anderson. This flock will be on display only. Due to Tori being the top senior sheep judge of the 2025 sheep show, her flock will be on display only due to her being the judge of this flock class as well. This is an amazing achievement for these members to be able to bring their flock in. It takes a lot of hard work over the years of 4-H to be able to develop a flock to bring to this show. And due this being the provincial show, many of these members have come a decent way to show off their flock. Can we give a round of applause for these members bringing this flock? This year we have 13 flocks in this arena. 12 of the flocks will be judged, with one flock being on display. The judges this year for our flock show include Jay Good, Emily Gingra, as well as Tori Anderson. Jay Good comes from Brooks, Alberta, where he has been a 4-H leader for 20 years, leading beef, swine, and judging project leaders. He started judging 35 years ago and has judged sheep, beef, and swine shows in Alberta, BC, Saskatchewan, and Montana. In 2019, he coached the Alberta 4-H team to their best ever finish at the National Western 4-H Roundup in Denver, Colorado. He has been a coach at the Summer Synergy Judging Camp for the past 4 years. Jay grew up at Carstairs, Alberta, showing Limousin cattle at 4-H and junior shows. When his kids were in 4-H, they also showed Limousin cattle and developed a flock of Suffolk ewes, providing themselves and local 4-H members with market lamb prospects. He is the past chair of 4-H Alberta Beef Advisory Committee and member of the Provincial Beef Carcass Committee. Jay is the inventory coordinator for Gateway Livestock Group of Companies. Gateway specializes in providing high-quality slaughter and feeder cattle to customers in Western Canada and Pacific Northwest U.S. When not at work judging at youth livestock shows, Jay is a piper with the South Alberta Pipes and Drums. Another one of our judges in the pen today is Emma Zringus, who grew up in Dalmead, Alberta, and was in 4-H for 10 years. During that time, she showed sheep at the club, regional, and provincial levels. She graduated from the University of Lethbridge with a degree in agricultural biotechnology and is now a phenotyping specialist for Corteva Agriscience, where she focuses on corn hybrid research in the Lethbridge area. Emma has judged various classes including sheep conformation, showmanship, and trimming. In her spare time, she enjoys rock climbing, skiing, dancing, and spending time with her friends. Our final judge for this flock class includes Tori Anderson, who was the champion senior sheep judge of the multi-species judging competition. Tori Anderson is from Indus, Alberta, and is a lifelong 4-H member showing sheep and steer. She recently graduated and is going to be attending the U of S in the fall, taking animal bioscience. She is very excited for the next chapter of her life. Please give a round of applause to our judges of the flock class. Helping with the ring today, we have Charlotte Cutts as well as Brianne Peltzer. They are pivotal in making this ring run smoothly with the 13 flocks that are here and are a super important part of this flock show. On the halters, not only do we have sheep members that are at our show today, but also we have some of the beef members who have come over to help our members show off their flocks. This is a very important part of our show, as these sheep members wouldn't be able to show off their flocks and without the help of the beef members, and it really shows off the synergy between the two shows. For those interested, with the 13 flocks here, there is 71 head in the arena right now. Joining us today on our photography side, we have Kaylee Wierstra from K-Cow Design, along with Baxter Blair from Double B Media. They've been taking pictures all day for us today and have been a great help. All these photos will be available after the show. This show would not be possible without our partners, supporters, and sponsors. They have been a great help to being able to put this show on. The sponsors of the 4-H Alberta 2025 Sheep Show include the Diamond Clover, Government of Alberta, the Emerald Clover, Alberta Recycling, Altalink, Calgary Stampede Foundation and UFA, the Gold Clover to Federated Cooperatives Limited, the Silver Clover to Secure Energy, the Bronze Clover, Cargill, the White Clover, Alberta Lamb Producers, and the 4-H Friends, Canadian Sheep Breeders Association, and Second Chance Livestock. Thank you to the 4-H Alberta partners and supporters for all you do in our communities. We would also like to say a thank you to the committee members of the 4-H Sheep Provincial Show. These committee members are what makes this show possible and are the organizing backbone of this show. These committee members include Arlene Good, Bev Buslinger, Nikki Peltzer, Emma Gringus, Nancy Perlich, Aaron Uremko, Natalie Winter, and Laverne Seib. Some of these members are retiring and they are looking for new members. So if you are interested in joining the committee for the next year's show, please talk to Arlene Good and Nikki Peltzer. The members in this class can include number 151, Taylin Stevenson from the Crestamere 4-H Multi-Club, number 258, Mason Tanner from the Irricana 4-H Beef and Multi-Club, number 250, Kurt Uremko with the St. Paul 4-H Multi-Club, number 252, Aiden Baker with the Cremona 4-H Club, number 253, Tate Stevenson with the Crestamere 4-H Multi-Club, number 259, Sophia Slatetta with the Claresholm 4-H Beef Club, number 260, Leah Frank from the Crestamere 4-H Multi-Club, number 262, number 262, Lorelei Baker, 261, Lorelei Baker with the Cremona 4-H Club, number 350, Scott Anderson with the Bow Valley Beef and 4-H Multi-Club, number 352, which is William Van Overen from the Crestamere 4-H Multi-Club, number 353, which is Tori Anderson from the Bow Valley Beef and Multi 4-H Club, which her flock is on display only, number 354, Georgia Verhoeven from the Stettler Silver Stars 4-H Club, as well as number 362, Sydney Carlson from the Share Hill 4-H Multi-Club. Our judges for today include Jay Good, Emma Dringus, as well as Tori Anderson. Ringing this class today, we have Charlotte Cutts as well as Brianne Peltzer, who are a super important role in making this class run smoothly and organized. Once again, in this class, there are 13 flocks that are being shown, with 12 flocks being judged and 1 flock on display. Within this arena, there are 71 head of sheep, which is a great number to have. While we tabulate the scores from all three judges, we're going to hear some comments from Tracy Gardner.
Thank you, Lindsay. Well, it is so exciting to be here at the Stettler Ag Society celebrating youth achievement and focusing on all of the great things that 4-H Alberta has to offer. And I couldn't be more grateful to be able to be a small part of what you guys are celebrating today. First off, I wanted an opportunity to introduce to you some of our amazing sponsors that are here today. And I don't know if they're still ringside, but if they are, we'll ask them to give a wave. If I could ask you to put your hands together for the Alberta Lamb producers. We have Jennifer and Marshall Wood here. From the Alberta beef producers, we have Kent Hollowath and Cale Chesser. From Livestock Identification Services, we have Nathan Neufeld, so put your hands together for LIS. And Jamie Golanowski from AFSC was here all afternoon, and she also participated in some of the marketing contests. So put your hands together from Jamie at AFSC. So I have to tell you guys, I have an incredible soft spot for those of you that are in the ring today. Most especially to the exhibitors that are here who have committed their time and dedication to their flock. And man, oh man, does it take a lot of work. And I think those that are in this ring, all 14 of you, and those that maybe just came a little bit shy of having a flock, we just want to congratulate you and let you know how incredibly proud we are that you have committed yourself to a 4-H project at that level. And for that, I think we need to give our exhibitors another round of applause. My heart is overcome as well when you see the amount of synergistic relationships that happen in the ring, when you see how the sheep exhibitors and beef exhibitors come together to support one another. And that's really what it's all about. So we have to put our hands together one more time for the lifelong friendships and these kids in the ring. And the other thing I wanted to say, Lindsay said this earlier, and it is absolutely true. Every committee of every show are the unsung heroes that contribute to an overall experience for 4-H members and their families. And I really hope that each of the members and their families thank those folks, but especially I would like you to put your hands together for Arlene Good. Of course, Arlene also sits on the 4-H Alberta board and is a huge advocate for youth achievement in rural Alberta. But there is another person that I want to acknowledge when we have this kind of a platform. I want to acknowledge someone that took a bit of a risk, someone that put a bunch of people together to come up with a solution for 4-H Alberta's provincial shows. And it's someone who literally bleeds green more than anyone else that I know and is there for everybody and making sure that you have a great experience. There is no question that Tracy Dietrich had a vision. She brought it to fruition, and we are all so grateful for her, her vision, her leadership, and her friendship. I would like you guys to please put your hands together for Tracy Dietrich, our 4-H Alberta Program Manager. And with that, let's name some champions in the flock class. Lindsay, I can't wait. It's going to be so exciting. I actually have a toonie bet going.
So exciting. There's even some bets going on. Oh, my goodness. Alrighty, the top 5 in the flock show in no particular order. Number 258, Mason Tanner from the Irricana 4-H Beef and Malty. Number 250, Kurt Uremko in the St. Paul 4-H Multi Club. Number 259, Sophia Slateta in the Claresholm 4-H Beef Club. Number 352, William Van Overen in the Crestamere 4-H Multi Club. And finally, number 362, Sydney Carlson in the Share Hill 4-H Multi Club. Those are your top 5. As the judges make their way around the ring, they are going to go slap their grand champion flock for the 2025 Alberta Provincial 4-H Sheep Show. Your grand champion flock for the 2025 4-H Alberta 4-H Sheep Show is number 250, Kurt Uremko from the St. Paul 4-H Multi Club. This is the 3rd year Kurt Uremko has won the flock. In reserve, we have number 259, Sophia Slateta from the Claresholm 4-H Beef Club. If the top 5 can please stay in the ring for their picture with the backdrop, I will announce them back through so you know they're your top 5, and then everyone else may exit the arena. So we need number 258, Mason Tanner, number 250, Kurt Uremko, number 259, Sophia Slateta, number 352, William Van Overen, and number 362, Sydney Carlson. Please stay in the ring so we can get your picture with the backdrop. Congratulations to all the members who brought flocks today. It was a great show, and there was lots of quality throughout the class, so congratulations to everyone. So this is the 4th time Kurt Uremko has won this flock champion. That is a pretty impressive feat for him. Can we have a round of applause, please? Following the pictures of the flock top 5, we will be having a supper starting at 6:30. The supper takes place in the curling rink across the... The supper starts at 6 o'clock, apologies. It will be taking place in the curling rink across the road from the arena here. And then tomorrow our show setup is the 4-H Sheep Show Confirmation Show starts at 10 a.m. with the awards and closing remarks to follow at 3 o'clock.